Because I make it all the time, I have a special glass container that I just pour my ghee into at the end. But if you don't have one, a simple canning jar would also do. I use one of the heavier pans that I have. This is a copper bottom pan. I suggest you use the most heavy duty pan that you have because that keeps the butter from burning. Metal mesh strainer, but if you don't own one or you prefer, you can use a coffee filter and funnel. And these are used at the end of the process in order to strain the ghee. Most ghee is made from unsalted butter. I today have salted butter. I've made it both ways, and there's a slight difference in the way it boils off, but for the most part I've had success with either one.
To make ghee, first put your butter in the pan. Most people use 1/2 to 1 pound of butter. I'm using 1.5 pounds because we use a lot of ghee in our house. The more butter you use, the longer it takes to complete. Next, turn the burner on to medium or medium-low. You want to melt the butter and bring it to a gentle boil. You do not have to watch over the pan in the early stages of boiling, but stay close by so it doesn't burn. The goal in making ghee is to separate the fat from the protein solids. You do this by allowing the butter to boil slowly. This may take 15 to 30 minutes depending on the amount of butter you've used, the heaviness of your pan, and the temperature of the burner. If butter starts popping out of the pan, turn the heat down slightly. When foam forms on the surface, you can gently skim this off with a strainer. Eventually, there will be a shift in the sound and quality of the boil, moving from a deep, full sound to a light, crisp sound. When you get to this stage, you need to watch carefully. The ghee should start to look translucent, and you should be able to see the dark brown solids on the bottom of the pan. The boiling action will come close to a halt. At this point, remove the pan from the burner and allow it to sit for 3 to 5 minutes. Finally, strain the ghee into your glass container. Ghee does not have to be refrigerated and is good for a couple months. You can use it in baking, sautéing, or any other way you would use butter. With the protein solids removed, it is easier to digest and less allergenic than butter. Enjoy your homemade ghee.